Hello, you fucks. Welcome to John Solo's Beard Brigade. I'm John Solo. You are not. And today is a different show. As you know, today is Talk to the Bird. Excuse me, I have something in my mouth. I forgot I had my fucking gum in my mouth. You can't do this show with gum in your mouth, you fucking idiot. So I'm not going to do really any sort of show announcements. If you want to know what's coming up, look in the ticker, that sort of thing. It's not what this one is about today. This one is going to be hosted by my best friend, Ana Byrde. Here we go. I know. It's no one else knows. It's not like it's on the screen under your face or anything like that.
You already showed me.
Yeah.
I know exactly what it says.
I couldn't.
And you are going to pay for it one way or another. You are going to pay for it.
Yeah. There's another
so
10
I hope
days.
It's worth it.
Another 10 days in the basement, locked up with fish heads for food. Yeah, I know how this works.
You'd enjoy that.
Kinda, yeah. I can't help it. I don't know why I like. Is it sadistic or masochist? I forget which one I am. I like being tortured.
The sadists are the one doing the torturing, and the masochists are the ones enjoying the torture.
So you're the sadist. I'm the masochist.
How did we start this show on that note? How did we?
I don't know. It goes like that every time. Are German dungeons different from like?
You're the one who brought up the cage.
I didn't. We're talking about cage, not like. Don't you at home don't. They're not like cock cages or anything. We're not talking about that. We're not gross.
If anyone's wondering, I live in an apartment building, and we all have our separate little like basement. I forgot the word for it.
Dungeon.
No, it's like sectioned off. Like each little space was bars. Like it had the door and everything, but it kind of looks like a cage. Yeah, my basement storage room. Anna Weinhardt said it looked like a cage when she came here, and I don't know, John's been weird about, wanting to be locked up there for some reason.
There's nothing weird about. Are you kink shaming me? Anna Weinhardt actually, she drew a picture of me being locked in Anna's cage there. So, and it's a lovely picture. I think it's up in the control room now. I had the copy of the picture at one point. It was fantastic. So this is, as if anybody didn't see this last year, I think we've got 15 or 20 of our closest friends in the crowd right now. And this is where Anna is the host of the show today. And Anna asks me a bunch of questions that people have submitted over the course of the last week or year or something like that. I think you must have 2 or 3 questions for me at this point. And the idea is that no one sees me all year long. Obviously, I'm just a voice. No one sees me on video, and I never talk to the crowd or anything like that. So this is the opportunity to get them all in all at once. I guess is kind of how that works. Anna Weinhardt says it's a big area in the basement, and everyone's space is separated by big barred walls, and you can look into them like prison cells. That's the description.
Well, some of my neighbors actually put cardboard up, so you can't look into their little cages.
So I wonder what they're doing behind their... Do you hear sounds coming from there or anything like that?
Never.
That's awesome.
I mean, our washers are also down there, so I guess any sound would be kind of blocked out by...
Is that where they are down there too? So you have to... Do you get creeped out at all when you go down there to do your laundry?
I never do my laundry at night because that's when the spiders come out. There's a lot of spiders down there. You know, the big black ones, they live down there.
Yeah, I don't like that one little bit. We had the mouse guy out today again. We were talking about that earlier, the mouse guy, and his last name is actually Mouse in German, but Moss, M-A-U-S, is that it? Yeah, so he came out today and he did his thing. And he's doing poison. Jody's not very happy about the poison. He's doing the poison things where he puts the poison out and they come and get it. And apparently, only one of their poison traps was getting hit. He put like 9 of them out, and only one of them. So I'm kind of hoping, but here's the reason I thought of it. He also sprayed for spiders. You look bored already. Are you bored already?
Yeah,
are you playing your video game?
I'm supposed to be asking you questions, but you're still talking.
That's a valid point. I'll get in my cage here. I'll get in my. What's the German?
There's no cage. talking about cages.
What's the German word for cage? I don't really.
Ask Jody if you want to know.
She knows quite a bit about it. This, I'm assuming there's no e on the end of it because that's a silent letter. You don't use silent letters because you're very efficient.
No.
I will be quiet now.
Well, anyway, this has all been very interesting, but I have to ask you questions that I already know the answers to.
You probably do. Maybe I should ask you the questions and you can imitate me. You can be John Solo for the day.
I mean, look at this one. If you could have anyone play you in a movie, who would it be?
In any one player, me in a movie?
Yes.
Well, okay. We're going to say it at the same time, okay? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Thank you very much. I mean, who doesn't know that? I mean, come on. And I'm pretty sure that Harrison Ford would do it too. I mean, I'm just saying.
Down the role.
He's my union brother. Come on. And I don't know if. I mean, honestly, I don't know if he could nail me. Actually, Harrison Ford could nail me. I'm just saying. Harrison, if you're out there, Harry.
Oh, he could so nail you.
I mean, I wouldn't suck.
Everyone heard that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not gay, but Harry, if you're out there, me and you, right? Or Chewbacca.
Actually... What?
I thought I muted my mic. I'm sorry.
That is an interesting point. Is that a side of you that we haven't explored so far?
But not Luke, because that's a little Omega motherfucker right there. Okay, no, not that. I'm not into that.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, no Mark Hamill.
Oh God.
People are in the crowd saying they want to watch.
I don't know what's worse, actually, that you want to be fucked by Chewbacca or that people want to watch you being fucked by Chewbacca.
I think there's actually books out about that kind of. I mean, not about me and Chewbacca in particular, but the Bigfoot porn.
Are you sure there isn't a book about you and Chewbacca in particular?
Jane.
She's busy writing it already. She'll be done with it by the end of the show. And you know Chewbacca's going to have babies from you.
Oh my God, Chewbacca. They'd be so cute, though. They would be so cute. You've always wanted a dog.
Microphones. Oh, but what if they were bald?
Oh, okay, that's not right. That's not. I wasn't. Fuck, I was born bald. Fuck me.
Instead of bald Chewbacca babies running around with tiny microphones.
Somebody in the crowd said Ewoks. That's how they made Ewoks.
Ewoks aren't bald.
Ewoks are me and Chewbacca's love childs.
You can never watch that movie the same way, you
know? No. Sorry, no. No more watching Return of the Jedi now. It doesn't work for me.
No, now I need to find a way to spoil Empire for you.
So if that's the way that works, your last name being Byrde, is that where porgs came from? The little birdie things?
Anyway, we have more questions.
Yeah, that's good.
Somebody wanted to know what you would do if Star Wars never happened.
Is this like the alternate universe thing where I don't know who I would be or what I mean. Yeah, I know I do that. We've discussed that you cough when you laugh, so you cough a lot around me because women laugh at me constantly. I don't even want to think about it, any sort of world where Star Wars would not. This is why I couldn't live in the 1800s because there's no Star Wars. I would have had to have created Star Wars at that point. Yeah, it's like a weird alternate universe, like that movie where the Beatles movie where the Beatles only like. There's a lightning strike, and then suddenly the Beatles were never more, and they never existed, and one guy remembered. That would be me.
What would make you more sad, like if the Beatles never existed or if Star Wars never existed?
The Beatles. I'm sorry, Star Wars. Yeah, the Star Wars would have to stay. The Beatles. I love the Beatles, but sorry, dude, they'd have to fucking go. There's no. Yesterday was the name of that movie. Thank you so much, Emma.
Yes.
Star Wars has influenced every facet of my life, every corner of my life. I've learned more from Star Wars than I probably did from my parents. And I love you, Ma. I know you're probably watching, but it's true. I can't, everybody has that. I'm sure she does too. I'm sure did they make movies when my mom was a kid? I don't know. But everybody has that defining thing in their life. Somebody said Lucas's green screen technology changed the way the world made movies. Yeah, luckily he didn't use them really at all in the first three, which was good. Actually, he kind of did by the time they got to Return of the Jedi with the Ewoks. But the fact is, the story, me and you have talked about the storyline a lot. It's the hero's journey.
Yeah.
So is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah. The story is absolutely phenomenal. And it wouldn't matter if it would have been a sci-fi movie or an old Western I mean, you could have done this as a fantasy flick, anything. It wouldn't matter. The story is the solid part that keeps coming back. And Harrison Ford, come on. And Carrie Fisher, come on. I mean, it's
May she rest in peace.
Yeah. I saw a video a couple days ago of her she was on, those comedy roasts. Have you ever seen those before? Yeah. So she was one of the people roasting another person. And she, like you could tell 5 years beforehand, she was about to bite she just looked bad. It was sad. Anyways, I'm sorry. I will shut up now. It's your show, not mine.
Yeah, now that we have not brought down the mood,
So,
one of your listeners would like you to make 3 distinct voices. The first one being for an Omega elephant shifter.
An Omega elephant shifter.
Yes.
Well, all right. First off, let's define it. This Omega elephant shifter isn't like all the other Omega elephant shifters.
He's a little bit sassy.
He's sassy, all right? Being an elephant, you would think that he would have a deep voice. That's where most people go. They'd be like somebody, Tracy just said, good question. Thanks so much. So my normal sassy voice is right here. But did we have to imagine that he has a big trunk like that?
Yes,
but he's very sassy. Did you say a dickadong? Is that what you said?
Is that a big badonkadong?
A big dadonk, badonk-dadonk. Dude, if you come over here next year, we're going to have to go karaokeing, and you're going to have to sing the badonkadonk song. That would be so fucking fantastic. It would be really, really good. We're going to have to go karaokeing anyways. We have to, because I want to hear you sing all the Disney songs. And you sing them in like 3 different languages, and I want to see that. That's something I want to experience. We should have done that in Amsterdam. But anyways, so the sassy, yeah, I know. The sassy Omega voice is going to be right here like that. Sassy Omega, who's actually an elephant, and he's very sassy. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Very good.
Okay, so his love interest is an alpha kitten.
An alpha kitten. Okay.
Kitten, yes.
I don't get a lot of chance to do these types of voices because the crowd doesn't like the pussy. On like as soon as we start talking about the pussy around here, they start to get turned off. But an alpha kitten, that's easy. Yeah, I'm a kitten. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why. I was picturing a little chicken hawk dude. I don't know, and then it came out as like from New York. Yeah.
I feel like I have to write that book. But anyway, there's also a funny sidekick character who's like a Star Wars character with a bad case of hiccups.
A Star Wars character with a bad case of hiccups. That was it. I sound like I'm Chewbacca swallowing cum, which is...
You sound like a Chewbacca swallowing Luke.
It's kind of hot, actually, if you think about it. I mean...
Where will it end? Where do we draw the line?
I don't know. Somebody said that would be Jar Jar. Yeah, you got a good point, Sue. All right. There you go. There's my Star Wars character with the hiccups there.
All right. We're moving on from Star Wars to food. Because we know how much you like food and
of course we are.
How much you like cookies. So somebody, I'm not saying who, somebody wanted to know.
I wonder who
if a
did
cookie
this.
was French and dick-shaped, would you eat it?
No, no, yeah, maybe a bit, just a little
Well, there
bit.
is a follow-up question.
Of
Like, would
course
you
there
bite
is.
it in half or put the whole thing in your mouth?
Well, considering I wouldn't want people to see me eating a French cookie, I would put the whole thing in my mouth. And I hate that I just said that.
Well, it is dick shaped, so
It is, and it wouldn't be the first. Moving
maybe
on,
it
I'm
has
sure there's
cream
more questions.
filling.
You know, did you know that unfortunately, and this is a little awkward, my favorite donut is a Long John. Um, you would think they would be the Ding Dongs, but no, it's a Long John. Do you have Long Johns in
I
Germany?
know very little about donuts.
Do they make? Dude, that's not, no, no, no. You guys have donuts. You're right next to
Yeah.
Bavaria with Bavaria cream donuts. The Bavarian cream. Yeah, they make those there. Bavarian cream donuts.
Are those the jelly donuts?
No, they're like it's the actual kind of cream that they specialize in right around the corner from you. They make the Bavarian cream donut.
Are you sure that's something we make and not just something you call after us?
Well, America does not steal other people's cultures and then make it and then pretend it's somebody
I'm
like,
finding
you know,
a lot of Boston cream donuts, and
yeah, Bavarian cream, it's a thing. Long Johns are kind of like that. They're just like they're an
I mean,
oblong.
sometimes when things are called like German or Bavarian or whatever, it's actually immigrants who came to America and then made that food there, but they still called it like Bavarian or German or whatever, even though we never like knew they made that over there. They didn't bring it back.
Is
So.
is Bavaria the state that they also have like the cute outfits that I really like a lot?
Yes,
That's so you've never actually been to Bavaria then, or you've
I
not
have been to
visited?
Bavaria
You
once.
have? Do they make
Yeah,
you wear those outfits?
the first, the first Europride was in Munich in Bavaria.
I did not know that. Um, Betty said creme, and she spelled it with that weird little accent shit over there that always messes me up. Creme Bavario, Bavarois, Bavaroise, Bavarois. I don't fucking know. I'm just a goddamn voice actor. I don't know, but I do know Bavarian cream donuts, and those are delicious. But the
What
Long
was our
Johns are kind of like that.
point?
Well, I don't remember. It was something about putting French dicks in my mouth or something.
Well, there you go.
There's your answer, Anna Weinhardt, right there. There's your answer.
Well, you know she didn't stop there, right?
I'm sure not. Here we go. All right.
If the cookie started to grow tentacles while you were eating it, would you continue eating it?
What is, Anna, what is wrong with you? What happened? Was there normally when stuff like this happens to people, it's normally like they were dropped in a vat of chemicals and a weird supervillain's plant or something, and then they turned
I
this.
mean, she's
What?
from Singapore.
That's a good point. Probably could have just figured it out right there. She's Singaporean. Is that how you say that? Singaporean? It sounds very
I actually
vocal.
don't know.
I don't know
I think
either.
that is how you say that.
She is also the only Singaporean that I've ever met in my life. It's very small, too. I looked it up when I found out that she was from Singapore, and I looked it up. There's not a lot. It's not a huge population in Singapore.
Well, it's basically just a city.
This would be
It's a
like
city
if
that
you
is also a country.
can you imagine going to like a bunch of Anna Weinhardts? Like more than there's a bunch of them.
I think she's fairly unique.
I would think so because that would be like going to like Kashyyyk and meeting Chewbacca. Then suddenly there's all those Chewbaccas all the way. Anyways,
Well, one of our listeners thought that you were fairly educated and could tell her what kind of trank dart gets the best air velocity.
by the way, so I told you Jody was going to watch this, right? Her words of encouragement as I was on my way to the house was, "I hope they don't ask you any math questions."
I could. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure you could, and I would fail at every single one of them.
I
That
wouldn't
was
know.
she would have to Google it, but still, yeah, that was her. So wait, what was the air velocity of an unladen swallow? Is that what it was?
Oh no, what kind of trank dart gets the best air velocity? You know, when you get tranked right in the neck.
Right in the neck. Dude, did you see B.A. Tortuga sent me a bunch of fucking cool ass shit?
What? No.
I know you don't watch me on your best friend on the YouTube or anything, but she when we were in Albuquerque for the last two GRLs, three or I don't know, 2019, Albuquerque, their specialty is green chili sauce. Like whenever you go to eat, you got to eat like the food that they make there. Like if I came to Germany, I would eat Bavarian donuts. If you go to
Thank you for
Albuquerque,
explaining that concept to me.
you're welcome. I try. You're not very good at math either, from what I hear. So they they specialize in the green chili sauce, and it's delicious, right? We tried to get the green chili sauce after we came back from Albuquerque because Jody really liked it a lot, and I enjoyed it too. Couldn't get anything like it. So I had B.A. Tortuga. First, I had her wife on recently, Julia Talbot. Then I had B.A. Tortuga on, and I just mentioned to B.A. Tortuga that I couldn't get this stuff. She sent Jody really, like 2 jars of this huge green chili sauce. It's fucking delicious. Sorry, what was the question again?
What kind of trank dart gets the best air velocity?
Nerf. Nerf.
Do you want to ask the audience?
Can I phone a friend? Anna?
Yeah, but my phone's off.
I'm not
We
sure.
all know you don't have any other friends.
What do you get if you multiply 3 is what these people are saying. A lot of DP. Jesus Christ, our crowd is filthy. Filthy people. Anyways, sorry. All right, so Nerf is my answer for that one, yes.
Noted. So, if you could narrate any book, what would it be? And don't say Star Wars.
Well, then what the fuck else am I going to say? I would narrate The 12 Days of Gay by my best friend, Ana Byrde.
That doesn't count because you already did it.
God damn it. That was the easy way out. Let me think here. Actually, I'm going to give a serious answer for a second. This will not be funny. This will be a serious answer. And this is something I've been trying to do for a while. I am a member of a 12-step program, and I've been attempting to get them to let me re-narrate their book for quite a little while, in fact. 5 years. We don't do anything fast by any means, because their audiobook fucking sucks. It's horrible. It sounds like it was made in the 1950s. So you're an alcoholic. And it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I'll do it for free. If anyone out there is in our crowd of 20 people that pretty much listen to MM audiobooks exclusively, happen to know anybody else in there, because I've emailed them every fucking year now, I think I'm just going to do it and give it to them. But there you go. I would like to narrate the book of the 12-step program that I can't really say live. Perfect.
Well, that was not entirely unexpected.
You know everything about me. I don't. What don't you know about me? Is there anything you don't know about me? I don't think there is.
Let me check the questions.
I mean, they took Star Wars off the table. What was I supposed to say?
I took Star Wars off the table.
Damn you. Because you knew that's where I was going to go.
Okay. Name 3 things which should never be covered in peanut butter.
Fuck, I can't really think of any.
See, I don't know the answer to that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have one. Microphones.
Right. True, unless it's like Sure 58, but Neumann's. So let's specify here. Neumann's should never be covered in peanut butter. There's that. Yeah, can you think? I mean, you're allergic to peanut butter, so okay. There's 2. Anna should never be covered in peanut butter. There's 2. Neumann's or Anna's. I'm kind of hard pressed to think of a third here. Neumann's are okay. This is kind of gross. Okay, I don't mean to gross you out or anything like that.
You totally do.
I know it. It's the beard. I don't know why you don't like beards. It doesn't make sense to me. It makes it look so much better. You have seen my face without the beard. You agree it needs to be covered with something. I mean, I think in your mind it was more like we should cover that with a pillow and hold it down for just shh, shh. I think that's where you were, but no, I chose a beard instead.
But a
So
beard only like covers below your face for the most part. You still have all this to worry about.
wow. I did hire you for this, I suppose. We agreed early on. It was your job to make sure that my ego doesn't get too big. I hired you as my best friend, and that's what you do so well.
Yeah, you
My
can't grow a beard big enough to cover up your ego. It's just not possible.
it pretty much is, yeah. It's like trying to cover the sun. How would you do that? Um, I just compared my ego to the sun.
Usually you use the moon. That's when you have like a solar eclipse. The moon covers the sun.
If I sing it, will you turn around?
Bright eyes.
Perfect. There you go. My toes. My toes. I don't want
Oh
peanut
God!
butter.
Don't tell that story.
I don't like having my feet. Let's just say I don't like having my toes sucked on. I won't tell the story again because I know it grosses everybody out. It's a goddamn good story though. It's fucking hilarious. But I won't tell the story. But yes, no. So no peanut butter on Neumann's, on Anna's, or on my toes. You can have peanut butter on your own toes all you want, unless your name's Anna. So yeah, there we go.
So here's an interesting one. Like somebody else, what's your favorite and least favorite word to say in the booth? And I think I know the favorite, but I don't know about the least favorite. If we don't like say everything French.
Well, okay. You always take away the obvious ones. Well, I like to say pussy. I like to say
Yeah,
that a
that's a
lot, right?
favorite.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones to say. Least favorite. I don't. It can't just be a blanket like anything foreign. Like I don't like I because I hate shit I don't know and I don't understand. I hate just an automatic reaction for me. Um, yeah, wisp. I fucking hate the word wisp. Can't stand it. Try saying it. Wisp. It's very hard
Wisp.
to say. Yeah, it's very
It's
hard to
not as
say.
hard as all those words with those stupid THs in it.
Yeah, no, those suck. I know everybody in the world has a hard time saying the th sound, right? That's wisp though. I absolutely fucking hate it. There's a couple of words like that narrators have in general, and I really like this isn't a funny answer, but there are words that narrators struggle with, and wisp is one of them. It's a hard fucking word to say. So yes, there's my. I wish I was more entertaining here. I don't know,
That was interesting.
yeah, I hate that word.
Okay, this one. If you had to give up eating chocolate and peanut butter, what would you substitute? And I think you've already done that, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. I've done it for months at a
Actually, I don't
time.
know. Have you given up peanut butter?
Yeah, I just did a run of 30 days with no peanut butter. That was, what was it? It was when I did carnivore for 30 days. I didn't quite make it 30 days, but it was pretty close. It was like 3 weeks or somewhere in there. So what I subs
Well, how was your digestion on carnivore? I mean, I
you're
know that's a
asking
gross question, but
you're asking about poop, aren't you? Actually, it's not that. I mean, everybody poops. Everybody poops, but it's a song. Anyway, I think they're from Germany too. Um, the one question at a time here. First off, what I substituted was meat, and a lot of it. I ate a lot of meat, just meat all the fucking time. And two, um, you end up pooping a lot less. You really do. This is like you don't really because your body's using everything you're fucking eating. So it's. Did you know that humans are the only animal in the animal kingdom, because we are kind of in the animal kingdom, that uses toilet paper?
not everywhere.
That's true. I guess that's true. I didn't know that fact though until I started researching the carnivore diet. So yeah, that
I
answers your
mean,
question
there are
as
many
well.
animals that just lick their own butts clean. Would you rather do that?
Have you tried? Because I can.
Dude, I can't even reach.
You took it from me. God damn it. Set up. I guess I did kind of set that right up there for you to hit. I was like, here you go. We're playing wiffle ball. Here you go. um, if I could reach, I would lick my ass. I can't help it. All right. I'm sure it's pleasant.
All right. What is the strangest animal you would consider having as a pet?
Is Anna Weinhardt counted in here
She is not an animal.
okay? Because I would I was trying to think of like things like I'm so fascinated with and would enjoy just sitting there and watching for days on end. And I could, Anna Weinhardt is one of the most entertaining people I've ever seen in my life. I wish she would have
Does it
continued
mean you
that.
want another Anna Weinhardt question? Because I have some.
No, that doesn't mean that at all. In fact,
I'll take that as a yes.
damn it. Spider monkey's my answer.
Spider pig, spider pig.
Exactly. Yeah. Does whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I do yoga. Yes, Lotta, I do yoga, which you would think help me. And by the way, this is a gross fact. I could probably lick my ass if I wanted to, but I don't. That's not something that people just sit around and do 20. I mean, it's just not. Anyways,
I'm glad we cleared that up.
I mean, I'm kind of proud of it.
Of course you are. That is exactly the kind of thing you would be proud of.
I know. Fuck, I couldn't do it 3 years ago. I'll tell you that. That's progress right there. So, what have you learned in life?
Seriously, though, one of these questions she asked was so weird that I just kind of just have to read it to you. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult do you think it is to make a cookie using a snow angel as a mold? The snow angel being one you made outside in the snow. It's like one of those, math exam questions that you have to read like 3 times to even understand. And then it still doesn't make sense to you.
God, I fucking love her. I love the end part of it too, where the snow angel is made outside in the snow.
She does live in South California, so she doesn't have that much experience with snow.
Maybe she's not asking this to be humorous. Maybe she's asking this because she really wants to know. Somebody in the snow, tell me.
Also, how big would the snow angel have to be? Like, put your face next to it, please.
It's so fucking fantastic.
But she did give you an easy out, though, because she asked on a scale of 1 to 10, so you only have to say a number.
I'm gonna 4. We're going 4.
That is my favorite number.
I know.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, I picked it just for you.
Liar.
But you're as everybody can see, it is testament. She's my best friend. It says it right there. So.
All right. Would you rather walk slowly nude through a gay bathhouse or get a colonoscopy in public? That was not Anna's question, by the way.
No. That's would I rather walk slowly nude through a gay bathhouse?
Gay bathhouse, yeah.
Are there heterosexual bathhouses? Have you ever heard of such a thing before?
Oh, they have some in Japan. Oh.
Do they?
Oh, wow.
Wait, so you were over there for quite a while.
Yes.
Have you ever visited a Japanese bathhouse before?
Yes.
How was it?
It's very relaxing.
I mean, so is it? I've never been in I have been in Rome. We went to, but they weren't like working bathhouses anymore. They're like bathhouses from like 2,000 years ago.
Well, Japan has hot springs, right? So.
Yeah, so you go and there's a lot of other naked people.
Yes.
Are all the naked? Is it like, because it could be like a bathhouse where it's just like one big fucking orgy. But you would think that it probably wouldn't be. It'd just be like a bunch of chill people laying around. It's
separated by sex, actually. So you have a female side and a male side.
Right, but that wouldn't stop anybody from like, getting, because obviously some people are into that sort of, so is it a big orgy or was it like?
It is just not sadly a big orgy.
Okay, so it's not that. So
I think if it's something that you like grow up around, it doesn't like spark very much for you. Like, it's just normal.
You grew up around a bunch of naked Japanese people?
Well, not me, but like if you when in Japan, do as the Japanese do.
So yeah, well, that makes perfect sense. So, and you obviously stuck out a little bit because just looking at you, you were very obviously not Japanese. In fact, You would be a giant among Japanese people, I would think. I mean, you're not a short woman. You're kind of right in the middle range
I'm an
there. So
average size
yeah,
woman,
you're like
yes.
that little average. But that's huge for Japan. They are very. I mean, they're like
Yeah, I was taller than
Anawino.
most Japanese women.
And you're obvious. I mean, you're very. What's the word for Aryan? I think is the word for you're blonde, and you're. I don't
You
know
could have
these
just said
words.
blonde, you know?
When I was trying to imply blonde in German. So that's Aryan. I wasn't trying to. You're not trying to
We
take over
don't
the world.
use
I get
that
that.
word anymore.
It's pretty dangerous, isn't it? I didn't want to. I wasn't implying that you were like you trying to take over the. But so you obviously looked very different from most everybody else there.
Yes.
Did that garner you? People like drew attention to you.
Interestingly, I got less attention in the bathhouse than I did like at school. Because other than me, there were only two other white people in my whole university. So I stood out there. And in the bathhouse, I think people are more aware that it's rude to stare, so they try not to, even if you look different.
Yeah, uh, that makes sense too. Do the Japanese? I'm not. I'm not trying to make this weird or anything. Okay, I wouldn't do that. But do the Japanese schools? Do you have to wear like the little Japanese schoolgirl outfit things? Is that like a
Not at
thing?
university.
Okay, so that's just like in the school, like the high school area or like the middle
Yeah.
school area. Cool. In Germany, in the schools, do you have to wear those little Bavarian
No.
cream girl? Okay.
No.
It's like you knew what I was going to ask before I asked it. So, all right, fair enough.
Oh,
Um,
you are very predictable.
wow. That's like saying I was, which I do. But so, what was the question again? Was I going to back through the
If you were going to walk through a gay bathhouse or get a colonoscopy in public.
right? Gay bathhouse, hands down. Yeah, no doubt about it. Because colonoscopies they're kind of smelly. So yeah, there you go. I wish that I could be. I wish. I'm just not into. I'm just not into dicks. I mean, but I'm a hope. Like maybe there's a dick out there for me. Maybe someday I will see that magic. So there's another question, right? It's
What?
what I was maybe I'm open to this concept. Okay, so imagine me. I'm walking through the gay bathhouse, right? And I've never been in a bathhouse before at all, heterosexual or gay or anything like that. And I don't mind. There's a lot of naked people, right? And it's a gay bathhouse, so I'm assuming they're all like naked men. And some of them are buff, and some of them are good looking, and some of them are not, and all that. And there's one kind of fat, smelly guy that's giving me the eye, and he's like, arg, because he's like a pirate kind of thing. But then I see like that one magic, like that one guy, and yes, Cheryl, it could be Harrison Ford. If Harrison Ford was in there, I might look at him. And that's nothing to do with Harrison Ford's looks, by the way. He's an amazing actor, and I respect his professionalism. But I see that one guy.
Respecting professionalism in a gay bathhouse.
I see that one guy, and he's like, he's it. And I'm
Sorry, I'm just imagining you staring at a gay Harrison Ford in a bathhouse, and he like kind of raises an eyebrow at you, and you go, "I am just respecting your professionalism."
I'm keeping it above board. I'm keeping it above. I want to respect the man. He's got a great body of work. It's so I I see that one guy, and I'm like, maybe I could be gay. Maybe I could be. I don't. What I'm saying is, I'm 44 fucking years old, and that shit hasn't gone down yet in any way, shape, or form. Like, I think it'd probably be easier. I don't understand women at all. I don't get. I don't. I think it would be easier. It's just I'm just not into cock. So yeah, gay bathhouse it is. I go there in a heartbeat because I'm very confident. I could just walk right through there. No, but if that one, what I'm also saying is I'm open to the pot. Like if that one magic, just it was there, I'd be like, huh,
I can see
all
Jane
right.
taking notes in the background.
Yeah, it just hasn't fucking happened yet. I don't think it's gonna at this point in my life. I'm pretty sure I'm straight. It's. Anyways, sorry. I didn't mean to. If you don't ask another, I'll just keep going. I mean, it's what I do for a living. I just keep talking. That's
Well, with Remus is a question that I picked out, but let's end this with how do you ring in the new year?
I go to sleep. What do you do? I, I'm in bed fucking early.
Oh, you really are over 40.
Yeah, I can't help it. I'm just not. I'm normally in bed by like 9 or 10 these days. But I will say that this year, and last year too, because of the whole apocalypse shit, I haven't had a gig. Normally, what happens is I have a gig on New Year's Eve. So normally on New Year's Eve, I'm in a nightclub and I'm behind the soundboard now. I used to be on stage. Now I'm behind the board and I'm mixing the band, and then they get done at 1 or 2, and then I pack up my shit and leave. But no gig this year. It's fucking beautiful. So I'm going to be in bed by 9 or 10 o'clock, and it's going to be a great fucking thing. What are you doing for New Year's?
Oh, I'm going to an escape room with my friend, and then we're gonna play games.
So that sounds like fun. Are you going to have the gin? Are you going to do the gin? You like
Oh
the
yeah, of
gin, which
course.
is, yeah, you're going to
Yes.
drink the gin. I
At
might
first, I
have
thought
some.
you were asking about the gym, and I went, "What?"
We're going to the gym. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Well, I'm considering having something like a special treat kind of thing, like cheesecake. Dude, I've been imagining like chocolate peanut butter covered cheesecake for like months now, and I'm thinking of doing something like that, like a big ass honking slice of. Yeah, I'm old. All right, I'm fucking old. Get over it. I can't help it. So
And it will
yes,
probably help you sleep.
it
That's
probably
true.
will. Trey says her and Bob are going to hang out and get drunk at home. That's awesome. I can celebrate with. Lotta has a good point. I can celebrate New Year's Eve early because they're 6 hours ahead. So I could. Which is that right? No, you guys are 6 hours. Right now it's 11:46 your time, right? So you're 6 hours.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I could celebrate ahead. So technically, at 6 p.m., I could contact you, and it would be midnight your time, and then I could celebrate New Year's
Yeah.
and go to bed early. I mean, you're not going to answer.
Yeah.
You're going to be out with your friends, but
Yeah.
yeah, totally not going to pay any attention to me at that point. But I get it. Is that all the? Thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
We are celebrating all of this, and I think I don't know that we're doing any more live videos this week or not. We'll do the Ramblin' Gremlin thing that'll be posted up on Friday, but I'll already be out of town because Jody and I are going to a cabiny lodge thing this weekend. I don't know that we're going to do a morning coffee. We shall see. I would imagine not. I don't think we're going to be back in town until Sunday morning, anyways. So it is what it is. But that's pretty much. I think that's virtually it. I don't think we have a talk to the beard guest coming up on the 27th because it's like the holidays and shit. So if nothing else, aside from maybe a story time that I might post up in the Ramblin' Gremlin, I will see y'all next fucking year. So enjoy yourselves, have fun. This is the easy part. And I got this down now. All you have to do is wave at the camera and I hit the outro video. It's fucking awesome.
Bye bye.